Yeah.
Cool. I'm Travis.
And I'm Emma.
And this is Bestie Approved.
We're back with Husbands Watching Housewives. Potomac has begun.
I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so fucking excited.
It's been great doing podcasts with other people and like getting out of our own little routine and stuff. It's been fantastic. Yeah. So for us, especially to be able to do this again so soon after the Salt Lake premiere, this is fantastic.
I was so worried you weren't going to want to come back on Bestie Approved. I thought you were going to be like, that trash. Like, please don't listen to them.
That trash. Trash box.
Yeah. Well, that's why you had to go to Sing Sing because of the hot box.
Is that where Karen was? Sing Sing?
Probably.
Sing Sing in Virginia?
Sing Sing of Virginia.
Oh.
I don't know. Sing Sing's not a real place, is it?
It was a real place.
Is it still open?
I don't know if it's still open. It was a real prison, but it's definitely a prison of Karen's generation, I would say.
What's the prison by us? Or in this area of the North Bay?
We don't really have a prison around here. We're near Folsom Prison, I think.
No, the other one.
Another prison? Oh, we're near San Quentin.
San Quentin, yes.
Oh.
Yes. I work across the highway from San Quentin.
It's still open.
Yeah, it's still open.
Yeah.
That's where the murderers are.
You give them a little wave when you drive in.
Well, it's got to be rough on them because it literally is sitting on the bay, and like you look, if you have a window, it's this beautiful view of the bay, and you're like, I'm stuck in here for my bad decisions. Anyway,
sharing with other people, you guys.
I love that.
Karen has to shower with other people.
The way that they read that, and well, I guess we're just going to jump into it. The way that like these women, what they were worried about with Karen being in prison was wild to me. Like, I was just like, yes, she does have to shower with other people. She also had 4 DUIs. Like, I mean, Christ.
Perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did feel like they didn't want to sit there and just be like, well, good. You know what I mean? Like, they still want to be her friend. And that's what makes me think she's coming back. I mean, obviously she is, since they were like filming outside her release, but
well, I'm sure they were preparing for all eventualities of like, we can't talk too much shit about her because this will happen. And if we don't talk enough, people will accuse us of being too nice to her. So yeah, they were trying to cover all their bases.
I think oh, sorry.
No, please go ahead, please.
Oh, yeah, just like they picked up cameras for like that short moment to have them react to her being sentenced. I think they will pick up cameras to have like maybe a little Giselle Karen scene, perhaps, to tack on to the end of this season.
Oh, they're 1,000% setting up for 1,000% setting up for that. Yeah.
And perhaps an Andy Karen interview one-on-one. That's my guess.
Maybe. So like, I was very interested coming off of like, because I watched it live and I turned on Bravo and I caught like the last 15-20 minutes of the reunion, and the way that they were dragging her at the tail end of that, just like talking about this man that like saw Ashley on the train and was talking about like, oh yeah, like she's coming and day drink at this restaurant all the time, and I was just like, oh, she's shameless, so she'll be able to come back from it, but like, does she want to? I don't know. I don't know that I would want to.
My question is, why are people like seeking out Ashley Darby to tell like horrible things about their castmates?
I have a feeling Ashley Darby was the one seeking.
Well, no, because we also, whatever, the TJ's friend or whatever, who was just like, oh, you guys, look. I don't think you could just like seek that out. Like, I don't think she's walking around an event going, do you know TJ? Do you know TJ? Do you know TJ? I don't know.
Maybe because she's so approachable.
Right.
Did I send you guys my notes from this episode?
Yeah, well, we saw them. We definitely looked at them, and man, I have to say, I was a little nervous after our last episode together, so I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, I was like, how's this going to go? Because we don't really take notes,
right?
And so we didn't know like how we were going to really be like doing like an actual recap, like kind of scene by scene and stuff.
Yeah.
But one, thank you for taking great notes. And then also just reading through your notes, it was just like, yes, that was insane and that was silly. So we appreciate you walking us through all of it.
Yes.
Very helpful. Like, I just like I feel like we talked about this last time. I take notes like the way I think. So like I literally it's starting when these things are coming back, and I was so excited.
So good. But look, we can't just jump right into it. We need to talk about what music we've been listening to lately, because we actually made a point to remember what we've been listening to lately.
Okay. So
I'll go last because I have a long one.
I've been listening to Windsor, just an indie rock kind of guy who's actually, I thought he was kind of made it big already, but then now I see him on TikTok kind of pandering like, hey, everyone, listen to me. And I'm like, oh, I guess he's not as big as I thought he was. But yeah, all day long I've been listening to that. It was good. I liked it.
I love that.
Yeah. What have you been listening to?
The last song I listened to was Hot and Sexy by Zara Larsson.
I don't know that, but I like the title.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you guys. It's a very good song.
Jack is very emo these days, and so we were listening to Uneasy Hearts Weigh the Most by Dance Gavin Dance.
Oh, nice. Very cute.
It has cuss words in it, but he never remembers the words anyway. So
those aren't the most important words.
He's more vibes based.
That's perfect. What about you, Jeff?
Yeah, so my long one, because I know last time I couldn't remember, and B, I'm like, I only listen to old stuff. But this week I've been listening to new stuff. 2 albums. One, I'm a huge Mariah fan, so her new album, Here for It All, came out last week. So good. Yeah. First album in 7 years, and love all the songs on it.
He's been making me watch like every appearance Mariah has, like on all the late night shows,
like
and
Jimmy
stuff.
Fallon, Kelly and Mark, and then Andy, of course. Watch What Happens Live.
Her appearance on Watch What Happens Live was probably the best, but I have to say, I think I can recite all of her talking points now just by watching so many interviews with Mariah Carey. I'm just like, oh, and you put that song last. You don't say. Okay.
And the grunge album.
Yeah.
And it is. And that. Yes. So all good songs. So there's that one. And then Taylor's new album, Life of a Showgirl, which I used to not be into Taylor at all, but now like I wouldn't say I'm a Swiftie, but I like her a lot. And I think it's really good. Like, it's very upbeat and poppy, and the title track, again, great. And this other song, Canceled, I was listening to before we got on here. But this actually relates to Housewives, because Lisa Rinna, you know how she likes to post on Instagram, like, you know, dancing around while like Harry Hamlin's like minding his own damn business, like reading the paper. So she did like a video to Canceled and also to Life of a Showgirl. And it's just like, you know, really fun. So
I just saw her jumping on a trampoline. Am I thinking of the right thing? She was like jumping on a trampoline. I swear it was Lisa Rinna. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
I feel like it probably was. She's always jumping around doing something.
It's always just like a...
It's a very move your body thing. It's amazing. But which one of Taylor's songs is about Travis Kelce's horsecock? Which one is that?
About his what?
About his horsecock.
Oh, his horsecock.
Oh, I don't know which one of...
There's like something about like a tree or something, and the tree's a metaphor for his dick.
Oh, I don't know that. Like, yeah, my friend, not this Scott, but my other friend Scott was talking about that one, and I'm like, maybe I wasn't paying attention to enough.
Yeah, I don't think you're analyzing the lyrics enough.
Well, there's one where she's like, this is like, you know,
like WOOD wood.
Oh, it's Wood.
I just looked at it.
Okay.
I would watch a movie called Wood with Travis Kelce in it.
Oh, Wood. Oh, that. Oh, yes, because she talks about spreading her thighs. Got it. Yes. Okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
I'd say Jeff's kind of like Jack. He's not paying attention to the lyrics.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm feeling the vibes.
Exactly.
The vibes. No, not just that again. Thank you. Okay.
You're so welcome.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that Rachel Zeff's going to be on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we saw the little commercial of her.
Yeah, her little preview commercial.
Yeah.
I
love Rachel Zoe.
I do too.
About it. I never really watched her. I never watched the Rachel Zoe project, but I kind of saw her in clips on The Soup at the time, and I really liked when they made fun of her. So not specifically her, but her show is really cheesy. But I'm looking forward to her on Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I think. Okay.
You're good.
I was gonna say, I think we're going back to a place where like we're getting back to like Housewives, because I think when you brought that little Teddy fucking Mellencamp on that show, that's we strayed too far from God there, and we need to get it back on track.
Well, we'll let that go. We love Teddy. We love Teddy a lot, but we understand why people don't. We get it.
I know.
I don't dislike her.
You can talk smack about her. We're here for it.
The thing is, like, I know that you're not like going to be crazy with it, like the internet, and
right.
She's got a bit of a reprieve lately because like nearly dying from the cancer. But before that, it was basically like, I want you to die. So,
no, I don't want her to die. That's the thing. I struggle with her because I'm like
the internet about Teddy Mellencamp.
Wait, what? I think you just froze on my end too.
What?
Did we?
We're here.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. No, I feel bad because like I want to like Teddy, like but she grew up in the spotlight. She was John Mellencamp's daughter, and like she's too boring for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like, let's just call it what it is. Like what do you talk about your eating disorder accountability business? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't the best look. The accountability business was a bit much, but I think there had to be a voice of reason or a level-headed person, and that's what I think we like about her, is that through all of it all, like, she never really said anything that was unreasonable. Like, she wasn't like going all crazy half-cocked like Camille or someone and just going out of left field. And I think that's what gave her the boring moniker, is that she was just too reasonable, which we enjoy.
Funny thing is, like, she didn't even like, they made her go with naming herself that accountability coach. She didn't really even know what that was. She just needed a term. So
it was very easy for her to lean into the eating disorder of all of it, though, and that's just all I'm going to say about it.
Well, let's just
I'm going to let it go. Okay.
Because we saw your notes. We're going to have some words about Giselle when we get there too. So.
Okay.
We're going to pick and choose our battles.
Fair, I'll say. And here's the thing. She has it coming. Like, I get
Giselle?
it. And yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's the same way where like Bethany Frankel's my hero, but I'm like, she has it coming sometimes.
I will say, like, Teddy made accountability a thing, because on this episode, it was like the drinking game. Like, she needs to be accountable. You take accountability.
Well, they said like the thing that established this group is accountability, and I was like, from who?
The thing was etiquette. Etiquette was the thing that started this group.
But
you guys are gearing up for BravoCon too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
About that.
Well, I mean, we got 2 shirts made. We're testing our hand at merch so we can walk around with a Husbands Watching Housewives shirt. I made the logo on the back way too big. I feel like I feel like I'm wearing a giant like plastic wrap. It was really, really weird. But we got some merch and we're just kind of getting ready for it. He's picked out some schedule that we want to do.
Well, so we got the schedule last week. They announced it. And so it's like all the panels, and it's very handy dandy in the app. And you can like basically they give you the whole schedule, and you can like add things to your schedule basically. So it's just nonstop, like panel, like literally going from like the Valley to Potomac, and then like Beverly Hills later on that day. And this isn't even like including the photo ops, which they announced that later on, and you have to like sign up, like, which who knows what we'll get, but because everyone gets crazy about that. So it's a very busy day. Like, I already like was looking at it, and it's just like, I told him, like, when are we gonna find time to eat?
That's so exciting.
Whose panels are you the most excited for?
Well, that's the thing is, I mean, he'll remember more than I, because I have a bad memory. But the panels are weird this year. I know it's BravoCon, but 2 years ago, it was majority Housewives, a little bit of other Bravo shows in there. But there's a lot of stuff.
What it is that there's a lot of mixing of people, like for like themes, like, oh, this is my bestie. So it's like housewives who are besties across other cities, i.e. like Teresa and Alexia and like Sutton and Cynthia. and Teddy Tamara, of course. And then, so it's like, and then like Girls Against Boy, like Battle of the Sexes, and like, it's and also too, since there's like not a Jersey panel, but there's still going to be Teresa, Margaret, Dolores, and Melissa are going to be there spread amongst panels. So like Teresa has like 3 panels going on, but like without her castmates, just so she can be there and have a presence. And then it's also odd because OC does not have a panel, period, but they've dispersed the women amongst like other random panels. So, and New York is going to be there, New York, i.e. Jessel, Aaron, and Cy, but dispersed. And I think Luann's going to be there stealing one from Old Roni.
Did you see that the New York is like filming again? Did you see this?
No.
I've heard that like there are rumors that they have like they're testing or whatever.
I think what's going to happen is they're going to bring like Dorinda and Luann back to like mix with the girls because like I liked the New York. I really, really did. But like people like hated it. And like, I guess like, I don't know. You got to give the people what they want. I don't know.
I mean, I can see them coming back as kind of like den mothers or like sorority, leaders.
I don't think it would work because it would be very obvious. Like this is new, this is old. I think they would be better off doing like another legacy, like girls trip kind of situation because I can't see like Dorinda and Jessel really like mixing well.
But so I think she'd be really good friends with Jenna Lyons. I think they'd be really cool together.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
Emma, do you watch all the other shows too, or because I know you're?
I dabble.
You dabble.
I dabble. I haven't watched every episode of New York. I haven't watched every episode of Beverly Hills. I've watched almost every episode of Atlanta, but it's still like spotty. Potomac and Salt Lake City are like ride or die for me.
Nice, good. So we're not forcing you to catch up on Potomac this time like we did Salt Lake.
No. I watched all of Potomac. I've been sitting on my hands for this interview or this premiere.
What prompted you to Emma? Because like I don't think it was me, but like were we sick or something? Like what? Because like there was like a 2-week period where you were like, I just watched all the Real Housewives of Potomac. Like it was like
I don't know what came over me. I liked that they were from a city I had never heard of. Like I don't know what Potomac, Maryland is, and I had never watched that series. And at that point, I think they were like 6 seasons in or something. And I was like, well, I need to like see what it's about. And then I fell in love with Giselle. And I just like binged the whole thing.
I think we had COVID or something because we were texting about it. And I remember being in bed and I was like, I'm so happy that she likes this. Like, so happy.
I like chugged it. I loved it so much.
I was the same way about Potomac. I remember like this is when I still lived in Solana and I was like watching TV and I saw like this like the cherry blossoms go across the screen. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? And God, like what a trip.
I loved it. Yeah. I'm so mad at Ashley and Stacey right now. I hate them.
Oh.
Okay.
After the premiere.
Well, let's get into it.
I'm mad at them both.
I know
that they're on opposing sides. I'm mad at them both.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't fun to watch because I want to like them both, but they make it so hard.
I don't think it's
always felt that way about Ashley Darby. I wish I could like you, girl.
We'll get into it. We'll talk about it. But okay, so we start off with everyone getting over to Giselle's house, and they're unpacking the State of the Union after Karen gets arrested. And the one thing that stands out to me so much about this cast, they are all gorgeous. Like there is not one of them that's like, oh, you like. There's no dog in the group. Like they're all so beautiful. And
agreed.
And they're glam. Wow. They eat it up every time.
Yeah. I mean, I could do without Kiarna's confessional, her tiara theme this season.
Her with the crown, her and her crowns. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
the crown for Portia.
Yeah. Kiana might be the one where I'm like, I don't need her on the TV this season. I'm fine. Like she might take a minute to grow on me, but
well, hopefully without Greg, she'll have the room to grow. If they keep telling us about Greg, I'm not going to be listening.
Yeah.
Right. I think she's so pretty, and I like her so much. I just wish she would get off that man.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But I think that's the way I felt about her last season, because I think she opened it up with going, my man, my man, my man. And I was like, nope.
First of all, that's Candace's thing.
Unfortunately, I think because she's talked about it like briefly last season, I think she wants to have kids, and she really liked Greg, and it was stable and all of that, and so I think she like thought that was it for her, so she was like blinded by that a little bit. But you could see like she's so different with him than she is everywhere else, and that's like a huge red flag.
Because he's a monster.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure being on the show, more full time probably opened her eyes to some other possibilities. I'm sure her DMs were blowing up like crazy after last season.
I hope so. I mean, like, she's beautiful. She needs to get pounded out. Like, God bless.
I love that she moved out.
Oh yeah.
Her new place is nice.
Yeah, cute.
It is. I love that when they were over at Giselle's house, Ashley did call out the Thomas Jefferson's concubine thing. And I love that I made that the name of all of our group chat on Instagram.
I forgot about that. I was like, oh yeah, Karen said that.
Well, they flashed back to some of like the Karen situation. And like, I didn't realize how triggering that was for me. Like that was a lot, like seeing her wasted and like the whole all of it. Like I did not like that.
It's hard to watch because you're like, wow, Karen, just shut up.
I'm like, you're like my mom. Like,
it just keeps getting worse. Oh man, I didn't like the way that Ashley said it though. I wish because she like whispered it under her breath and was like, "Oh, like, if you want to talk about it, come on."
Yeah,
but I love it how it went from like, oh, poor Karen. So Stacey.
Yeah.
But the question I have is, did she pay TJ to be her boyfriend?
I think she was giving half of that check to TJ.
Yeah. I think it's crazy. Like the check isn't that small for a first-year housewife. So like that's a very paltry amount already. So I don't know who to believe. I don't think TJ is a reliable witness as well. So I don't
but they
know.
said the same thing about
found Ashley Darby at a party. She's reliable, right?
This actress who, what is with Bravo is very afraid of like offending celebrities because like they bleeped out and like blurred out whenever someone said the dude from that Tamara allegedly banged, and now this famous actress who they don't want to say her name, and I'm like, oh, what is it?
It's a liability. It's a slander lawsuit waiting to happen.
Like I really then it makes you speculate, like,
who was it? Yeah, I want to know so bad.
Can't they just say allegedly and then get away with that? It works for everyone else, right?
Well, no.
I mean, I don't know. And like, I mean, I wonder if it has something to do with like signing releases or something. I don't know, but I'm curious who told Ashley Darby that, because I don't know. I'm sure there's a blog about it.
And why did this person who's supposedly TJ's best friend? Okay. And then why does she have these screenshots? And then like, she just happens to run into Giselle and Ashley at this Essence event. It's just too...
It is weird, but it also seems weird to me that Ashley would want it to be true so bad. Like, Ashley is weird in general, and she like will die on a hill 100%. But I just feel like if that didn't happen, it's so weird that she like can't stop bringing it up to Stacey. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Remind me at this point, Emma, when we get to the fight where Ashley's calling her a liar, because I have a theory about this. So remind me about this.
Okay. At the very end.
I think it definitely happened. I think this woman did say this, but unless you're going to show me the actual receipts, like, come on, it's hearsay.
I also couldn't find this lawsuit that had been filed anywhere. Like, I did a lot of digging. I could not find the lawsuit.
You're a regular Ashley Darby.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta ask her.
I
also
love a
thought it
document.
was strange that Giselle said, I tried to get a screenshot of it, but I couldn't. Like, the way she said, I was like,
Was she like holding her phone over the other lady's phone? Like, here, let me get
Yeah, right.
Probably.
and
She was
then
like,
was it
airdrop it to me.
successful? Like, I don't know. It's all just so strange.
Yeah.
Well, and it gets down to the problem with it is what the hell do they care so much for? Like, how does this affect their lives at all?
It's Stacey's money. Yeah.
Yeah.
My answer to that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please. I want to hear what your answer is.
My answer to
I'll
that.
just tell you mine.
Yeah. My answer to that is twofold. You could say, or they would say, we care about it because, how can we be friends with this person when she's like lying to our faces and, she's not taking accountability, whatever. But really, if we break the fourth wall, it's you're not doing what the rest of us are doing, which is like showing our real lives, supposedly. And I'm bugged because you're not pulling your weight in that. And like, I'm putting myself out here, not really, Ashley Giselle, but you're not. And so now I'm pissed because you're just getting away with it and you're skating on that. So I think that's what they just need to say.
I agree with that. So I'll just tell you the theory I was going to tell you later. I think that's part of it. I think the other part is behind the scenes, she lied about something much bigger and they can't say it on camera for whatever reason, whether it's liability, whether it's like whatever. And this is how it's coming out in a very ugly way. It's like, we're going to fight about, because it's like, you're never fighting about what you're fighting about, but like in a lot of cases on these shows. Mm-hmm. So I have a feeling that's what this is. Like, because I don't care that she paid TJ. Like, if she did, like, great. If not, whatever. I don't care. They are focusing a lot on that, which tells me something bigger had to have taken place.
I think you're right. There's more to it because, like, she didn't like rob Giselle to like pay TJ,
right?
So
Giselle's raise.
For sure. In the way that Ashley, when they were like trying on dresses kind of in the middle of the show, she was like, you're just overall a liar. I was like, what else did she lie about that I'm missing? Like,
right.
Give me some bullet points.
Travis, I think you're right then. Yeah, they're really latched onto something else.
Yeah.
Damn them.
But speaking of latching on, Stacey goes and has lunch with her ex-husband because they're dating again.
So that's the only other thing I could think about for like why she would have paid TJ is like, I don't know. Also with Ashley saying that they can't find anything legally like public about her divorce makes me think that she was never getting divorced and that she just thought she needed some juicy storyline to get on the show. And so she manufactured her.
And she's still standing on, well, we even told our daughter, like, we're divorced, but now we're back together.
Okay.
And it's so weird. I just did not appreciate how she behaved in this altogether. Also, I could not believe she called Kiarna, of all people, vanilla. I was like,
I missed that.
Stacey, you missed that.
I did. I never heard her say that.
She said Kiarna doesn't have a personality. And I said, Stacey.
I would argue that Kiarna has too much personality, honestly.
Right.
I don't know. Just coming from Stacey, who has had straight hair and a basic Fashion Nova fit on for 2-3 seasons now. What are you talking about?
Well, sorry, what was that? What was
like a basic Fashion Nova dress on in that professionals with the straightened hair every single time. Oh my god.
Yeah. Mix it up a little, girl.
She's up the wig game a bit, though. I will give her that.
And if you
want her confessionals.
If you want to be basic, but you can't run around calling other people vanilla. Come on.
And then I think when Stacey said that we found out we were officially divorced when we were on the beach on vacation together. What do you mean? What do you mean you found? Like, did you not file the paperwork? Did you not sign the paperwork? What do you mean you found out?
Right. Well, you can file it, but then like your lawyer could tell you, okay, now it's final. I think that's what she meant. Yeah.
It has to be processed.
She was acting like it was a surprise to her.
Not a surprise, but I think it was more so they didn't know the exact time when it was going to be like final.
Maybe she was in Barcelona with Lisa from Miami, and she had to get a notary at like 3 a.m. and some shit. Can you hand me my beer?
Maybe she was just aggravating the shit out of me, and like that's why I honed in on that so much. I was like, God,
there's just something not right with that whole thing. And then the way that she's sitting across from her ex-husband, kind of just sitting there like. Something's just smug about it in a way that like she thinks she's pulling one over on us, the viewers, and the other ladies, when it just seems really transparent and really, really paper thin, just whatever she's trying to do. And we'll figure it out before it's all done.
Also, that ex-husband looks like he has Horcruxes somewhere. Like he makes me uncomfortable, and I don't.
He has a wife.
Horcruxes.
I thought he was kind of cute. I thought he was like a more European John Barlow.
He is German.
He seems nice and whatever. It's just like so obvious. Like she had to reiterate last season like 10 different times that she's not having sex with TJ, and now she's back with her ex-husband. It's like, this is so clear as day. Like you were covering. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was probably the stipulation her ex-husband gave. Yeah, I'll play along with this as long as you make sure no one thinks you had sex.
Jesus Christ.
But he wasn't like interested in being on the show at all because they had to blur him. Like, he didn't sign off on a release last season. Like even in pictures, they had to blur his face. So
I forgot about that. Yeah,
I wonder like when it became like, okay, I'll do this show with you. I'll be on camera. It's just, that part I will give you is sus.
Probably when his check started clearing for TJ, and he's like, I can just do this myself.
And for me, I was like, she just seems so disingenuous about everything that she's saying. And I wonder how much truth there is to, at some point, I don't even remember who said it, but someone said, haven't you been trying to get on this show for like years now?
Gianna said it.
Mm-hmm.
And her only defense was, girl, I've been on TV. It's like, yeah, but you haven't been on.
You were on QVC.
Yeah.
You were selling Lisa Rinner's clothes. Like, let's.
Not the dusters.
And so like I wonder if she was like, I have a plan.
I can't imagine it would take that much. I mean, unless the producers or the casting people were like, well, we don't need a happily married couple on Housewives of Potomac. So you'd be the only one, or the only one that's allowed to be Karen and Ray, who are the only ones.
Well, their marriage is an institution.
Yeah.
I think the only like real happily married couple on the show is Wendy and Eddie. Like they seem like they actually like each other, still in love, have a good family.
We'll see at the end of the season, because that one looked like the wheels were about to fall off too.
She's doing the wife swap thing though.
Oh, I can't wait for wife swap. So good.
I think that'll be good, actually. Okay, so maybe if that was like a misdirect, like with what's going on there.
I think it is going to be a misdirect, but wife swap. I was really hoping it was going to be all housewives wife swapping with each other. So that way they could be really, really shady about the way the other families live. I thought that'd be great. It'd be like the one time they could actually bring the kids up.
Well, I think this is more interesting to have like real people and like with pigs.
I think so too.
And
I don't know.
Well, I think it's kind of cool because it's like I have to assume that some of these women that are going to swap with the housewives are like huge housewives fans. So it's like, I get to like live the life. I think that's kind of cool for them, honestly.
Not that lady off the grid though. She probably has no clue.
No, but like I would have loved to see Angie K wife swap with Wendy.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
No, I think Wendy in that like preview snippet that you were talking about, I have a funny feeling she's talking about her dad because we've seen a lot of her mom, but not a lot of her dad.
That's the immediate other thing I thought. Yeah, okay, you're probably right.
That sounds, they never talk about the dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to remember her mom's name. I don't this year. Damn it.
No, I don't remember her mom's name at all.
I hate her mom. I hate her mom.
I'm intimidated by her mom. I don't hate her. She gets in her daughter's business a little too much for me, but I think that might be a cultural thing. She intimidates me. She is a stronger woman than I, and I know that's not true.
Not about. I feel like the way she makes Wendy feel is what bothers me. Because I feel like Wendy feels like, it's like closed off around her almost. And I'm like, I feel like you have a thing about your mom. And I wish she didn't feel that way. Like, I can't stand that about her though.
Yeah.
Like you can never do enough to please her mom.
Yeah,
right.
That makes sense.
From other Nigerian people I know, though, that's like a pretty common theme.
With a lot of I think freshly immigrated families, like first generation Americans, there's a lot of or first generation immigrants, a lot of living up to your parents' expectations and stuff. I've heard that from some of my friends. So yeah, it can be a lot, I'm sure. But we got to meet Kiarna's mom.
And she looks like she's 6 years older than Kiarna.
I know, right?
I thought it was Kiarna at first.
I did too. I was like, wait, no, that's not.
Well, they clearly just walked out of the same glam room together and then walked onto the camera. They had the same.
Oh my God. It was wild. I've never seen anything.
But even her outfit, I was like, that could be Kiarna. Like, she would wear that. Like, and she's. Yeah. Oh my God. I need to know what elixir she drank because. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. She looked amazing. And she had the patience to listen to Kiarna talk about Greg, which I barely have. So.
Right. She said, I don't like you with him.
Well, I appreciate
I don't like
that
who
about
you
her.
are when you're with him.
Yeah.
Yes. And she also was like, I also raised you better than this. Like, she's like a very it's not tough love, but it's like, you need to hear this. And I really like that.
No, I like the stance of I raised you better than this, but not like you need to have more discipline type of thing. It was like, I raised you to understand that you are the creator of your own happiness and you're a queen and you're number one and you deserve better than that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was nice. A nice.
Know your worth.
Yeah.
That's the word. And then we head over to Wendy's house, and Happy Eddie's getting ready to expand his operations into New Jersey. And
actually, I hate interrupting. Before we get off of Kiarna and Greg, we're all in agreement. Greg isn't making a comeback. Like, she's done with Greg, or is she leaving the door open so we have to see?
Door's open.
She went to
going to be back for a little bit, and then they're going to be done.
Really?
I have a feeling. 100%.
I think she's attached to who she thought Greg was and what they thought they could be. And I think she's struggling a little bit to let that go. But the fact that she has moved out and it's been months now is good.
Yeah. Okay.
He reminds me so much of my ex-uncle, Big Joe, when he was with my Aunt Tina and they got remarried and divorced 3 times. So I have a feeling that's what's happening.
Oh man, yeah.
That reminds me of Cord and Tina from One Life to Live, but that's
like a real life soap opera.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. She needs to know. I mean, I don't want to sit here and rag on a guy, but he does seem very ordinary and very not. He didn't want to see her. He doesn't want to see her flourish. He really wanted to see her on the same level as him and not do anything that he couldn't be part of. And I think
because
that's always so sad to see in a couple, So
he also seemed to be there's nothing wrong with this. He seemed to have more traditional values, and that's okay, but I don't see that for Kiarna.
No.
She's girl boss. I own my own business and it does really well. I got everything done. I have a picture of me in my bedroom, and I just feel like they're not compatible in that way.
Now, do any of us have a picture of ourselves that large in our bedroom?
No.
Not in my bedroom, but in my entryway.
Okay. All right. So I was about to say, I think you have to have one of those to become a housewife. So Travis, I think you are well on your way to becoming a real housewife.
Next time we record together,
portrait too.
What'd you say?
I love that Giselle, amongst her wall of mirrors, also had a self-portrait.
Oh, yeah. God, I love her so much. I love her so much.
Because when he was like, wow, you must love yourself.
And
yeah, that scene with Giselle. I know we're skipping around. I know you're probably we're driving you nuts, Travis. But that scene of just Giselle having no one to talk to other than the cameraman, and like laying down on the bed sideways, like kicking her feet up in the air, like it was like, what in the hell am I watching?
I would watch it all day. I love it so much.
I could just tell she was a little bit uncomfortable because she was like, oh, my bed is so comfy, as if she'd never laid in it before.
Right? She doesn't have Robin anymore.
Was she sharing that bed with her daughters? I don't understand.
No, she doesn't have Robin anymore though. So like she's like trying to. I don't know.
And Ashley was busy that day and couldn't kiss her ass.
I loved that she said she's been out in the streets. She said, "Do I have time for a man?" Yeah, I do.
I'm so busy with my podcast and with G&A. I'm like, okay, sure.
What is G&A in the year 2025, by the way? What are they doing now?
Joggers.
Not now, if we looked at their website, we would have bought like a G&A hat or something, but it was just there was nothing available. Like we would love G&A merch, but there's none.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a BravoCon.
Oh, if we're lucky.
That's where they relaunch.
Should we get you a G&A? Do you need some G&A?
If you have requests, there's this thing at BravoCon, the Bravo Bazaar, where everyone sells their wares in like this one big room, and that's when you can also encounter housewives or like Bravo celebrities, unless they're like their assistant is running the booth. But you can sometimes see like, oh look, there's Teresa selling her cookbooks, or like whatever, or Happy Eddie, selling.
Yeah, Wendy was selling her 3-wick candle last time.
But she wasn't actually there when we went.
True.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we could have gotten like a Happy Eddie shirt, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So if you like something, let us know. You can Venmo us later.
I'll take a look. I'll see what's at the bazaar. But we head over to Wendy's house for Happy Eddie's getting ready to go to New Jersey. And I feel like he's grown into himself a little bit. Like he seems just brighter almost.
I do think he seems like he's found his truth. Like he's happy with the Happy Eddie.
He's high all the time.
I was about to say, maybe he's just excited. He can just be like, yeah, I smoke a whole lot of weed and I make money off of it.
He's Mauricio.
Their son saying, well, Chick-fil-A is a large company. They would pay me a big salary, right? That was so funny to me because that's such a kid thing to say. Like, that's so cute.
He's not that young of a kid either, though. You'd think he'd know that like minimum wage is minimum wage, people.
Yeah, he's also not. He's not like
never
grounded.
In his life.
Right, like mom's not a real doctor.
Yeah, I'm surprised Wendy didn't like reach across and give him a swat on the back of the head for saying she's not a real doctor.
Yeah,
or she didn't mention her 4 degrees.
I don't think she wanted to explain on camera that it's a PhD. And
why stop now? She does it all the time.
I know. I think she was just like, maybe that's what it is that she's trying to stop being the like cocky Dr. Wendy thing. And so she was not.
Yeah.
We're watching On Brand with Jimmy Fallon, that new marketing show he has with Bose.
With Bozeman.
One of the contestants has like 3 degrees. He's like, oh, he's a teacher, he's a professor of marketing, and he named all his degrees. I'm like, oh, just 3?
Wendy has 4.
Yeah, so better get back to school.
There's still time, sir.
None.
And then we go with Ashley. Oh, I didn't finish this note all the way, but Ashley heads to what looks like the tackiest store on God's green earth, and Oh, I
Well,
feel
that lady they always go to, right? Like,
But not the lady from last year. Because
I thought it was, we were like, why it's not Vivian this year? Because everyone, Stacey alienated her.
yes.
Right. But like we've seen this woman before, right? Like the one that
we have.
did see?
Okay.
Oh, well, okay.
We've been in this store
since,
It's just, you couldn't pay me money to be in here. It just feels so overstimulating to me.
It's giving prom. It's giving prom store.
Yes, meets Quinceanera.
Well, I mean, if it's Ashley's favorite place to shop, we can imagine how loud it is there.
Yeah. But we get the headline of how much money Ashley got out of the divorce, and I feel like Michael Darby was 100% trying to hide money and assets during like their separation, because like Ashley looked like she was poor for a little bit.
Oh yeah, she was worrying for sure, and then yeah.
Well, I think too that she like knew how much money he was basically holding out on her, and that was like stressing her out because she's like, I need that. But she looks she got that $2 million and she went right to the med spa and she said, fix me up.
She said, do a facial.
And I love that. She looks happy. She looks relieved. Like there's a weight off her shoulders.
She has enough time, time to like really give it to Stacey and turn the
do all the research.
Do all the research.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Stacey shows up and she brings that up, and the way Stacey reacts to everything, like while it's bizarre to me, I find it so funny because she's just like, well, do you want the truth? And then Ashley's like, please, yes.
One thing I want is for you to quit lying.
Yeah. And she's just like, I let him go, Ashley. I let him go. Like the way I'm just like, no, you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not the truth.
I loved it because I loved how exasperated Ashley was. And it's like, yeah, she's not going to give you what you want. So deal with it. Like, and how you have the audacity to be exasperated. Like, why aren't you doing housewife? Like, you should be doing housewife. And it's like, I'm not going to eat me.
Yeah. And I just feel like we're not going to get it out of Stacey. And that just has to be okay. I also thought it was so funny that Stacey was talking like it would have taken Ashley weeks to do this search query to try to find the lawsuit. How does she have the time? When was the last time you Googled something, Stacey? Like, it doesn't take that long.
She had to get a membership to LexisNexis. What the fuck?
I also liked how hard Ashley was just like going in it, whether it was at this moment or later on when she's like, you are lying. Like she was just so worked up about it that she wasn't even sugarcoating it and just being like, you are a liar.
But I slipped out like
where my theory comes from. I was like, why is it this big of a deal? And I'm like, oh, there's something there.
Yeah.
I loved like Stacey saying the imaginary friend, and she actually kept saying like she's very real.
She's an actress. It's this person.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess the way she pressed Ashley was pretty good too.
Yeah, Ashley was pressed. Yeah.
And maybe that's where Stacey's worth comes in. But for the second time in this episode, she storms off, and Ashley just got the level walk off.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she does do that a lot. She just like sprints out the door.
We go over to Giselle's house, and I just thought, God, I love her so much. And I want to get into Scott and Jeff and why I'm wrong, apparently.
No,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Here's the thing. I've had a precarious relationship with Giselle. I used to love Giselle when the show first started. And then around the Monique era, which, by the way, I totally forgot like Monique's going to be on the show. Like when they showed like the trailer at the end, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Because there's so much else going on with all these women. Like,
I'm so excited.
So around that time of Monique and then with Candace, I really, really disliked Giselle. And I think we finally got to a good place in my head last season. And so like, I'm okay with Giselle. But now with this coming at Stacey, I'm just like, no, I don't like this. I don't like you. And I don't like I'm about to say I am.
For me, it just comes down to the same thing that is bugging me about Ashley is that neither Giselle or Ashley have anything to offer to the show other than getting in someone else's business. And it's like, give us something. Like, we don't, your daughter.
They don't have personal storylines. Yeah. Yes.
Fair.
Giselle does, like, Giselle's made up boyfriends too. She was not dating dude face from like Summer House, Winter House. I don't know what house it was. That was BS. She was not getting back together with Jamal. That was BS. Yeah. Like, just stop it. Like, pot, meet kettle.
And she tries to ice out everyone and tries to like
cast people. I hate when she tried to ice out.
I hate that.
Wendy, like, you are not the casting director. You're not the producer. Just be a good housewife, because you can be a good housewife. You can move story. You're great. But like, don't try to move the pieces. Move the story, not the pieces.
That's a good point. You're right. I think you're experiencing like what I went through with Robin, like, and I think it was the season Monique came in, maybe, like, where it was just like, it got very uncomfortable for me, because I was like, I love her. What is she doing?
Right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely love Giselle 10 times more without Robin right now.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
I mean, I love Robin.
You loved Robin.
I thought Robin was great. Like, I just didn't like them. Robin. I didn't like them together, because again, all they did was sit there and pile on other people and sit there and like kind of just point out what everyone else was doing wrong, and then they themselves were doing worse. I feel so. I feel
the same way about her with Ashley. I wish she weren't so close with Ashley, to be honest, because something about Ashley just turns me off. The way she lives for the drama, and she's like, she looks so happy to be fighting with people. I really don't like that. And so I think it brings out the mean girl in Giselle, which definitely exists within Giselle. I won't.
They enable each other. Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know.
I feel like Ashley learned a long time ago from a very zealous producer, just get messy. We love you when you're messy. And she just knows the messier she is, the more she gets paid. And I love that she leans into it. I love that you can just see the gears turning. But at the same time, it's like, it's good to be messy and it's good to get in other people's business, but you need to give us more than just 3 years of getting divorced. The same way Robin needed to give us more than 3 years of getting married. Let's just give us something different every season.
And then when something actually did happen with Juan, she kept it secret. So she
that whole thing, I'll never get over that.
Yeah, that was a mess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, Giselle needs to know that if there were more of a balance with like her personality versus her being messy, I think it would be so much better, because I do live for her like little one-liners where she's like just poking the bear, but like it doesn't have to be all of that, like we still like you as a person even though you don't have your daughters anymore.
Right. You've run out of daughters. Now what are you going to do?
You know who I loved?
Who?
It was Tia, the new girl. I love
the Brits. Okay.
Yeah. She was. We met her at the party. We met at
the blooming party.
Yes. Who did we? Angel. Angel was the one we met first. Angel. Right. I also am a big fan of her. I think the two new housewives are going to be great. I do feel like the British one is 100% going to be a one-season housewife, though. Like, something about her just feels like you're going to be a one and done. But
I just feel like it's going to be so dramatic and fun. I can tell she just has that fire in her.
I can see that.
You feel like she's going to be one and done because she doesn't want to come back, or just because she's just going to kind of be a dud of a kind of...
Hang on. I wrote this down somewhere. Okay. So this is our introduction to the other new housewife, Tia Glover. She's a luxury realtor and she's from London, so she'll be around for one season. It's just a vibe I got, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
And I loved Angel. I think she could really be like a staple, almost like a Charisse replacement, because unfortunately I feel like we're never going to get Charisse back. I love Charisse. But I really liked Angel. I thought she was so like relatable and cute and
her husband is hot. Her husband is absurdly hot.
It doesn't hurt.
She was very nice. Yeah.
Yes, they do seem very, very nice. they give me the same vibes that Monique and Chris Samuels gave me when they first came on the show, where it's like, look how great we are and how proper and how wonderful and lovely. And then I feel like we're going to see it eventually, and I can't wait. Like,
I could tell Monique could fight from her first episode, so
really?
I agree. But yeah, yeah,
you can see it. Yeah.
Was it the rapping? Is that how you figured it out?
No, it's just her general demeanor and the way she gets so worked up about everything.
Fair.
I forgot about the rapping. Oh my god.
I loved the rap. I said, oh, she is Trina. Look at her.
I also didn't know that. I think I've said this on the podcast before. I didn't know that she and Chris Samuels were divorced until they dropped like the preview for this upcoming season, and I was like,
I found out from you on our podcast.
I heard it in the news too, because they're also on that Love and Marriage show first season that Carlos King produces, and then they went off that and then got divorced. And so, yeah.
Do we know why? Was there tea there?
I don't know. I hope she
I
is
wonder
very
if it was
forthcoming.
the rumors about her with her trainer.
Oh, which brings us back to Giselle and trying to say that was happening, and maybe one of those kids wasn't his. See, messy.
But if she's right.
No, if she's right, I mean, yeah, I'll put a big plus in the Giselle column if she's right on that. It's just the sort of thing. It's like Giselle always insinuates things, and I know that's a really horrible thing. You can't really just come out and prove and say. So I get why,
sure.
but like,
yeah,
I just want some concrete like something.
Well, also Giselle loves to like throw the rock and hide her hand. You know, like what?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Yeah. She does.
I'm talking about.
So we head over to Ashley's divorce party, and I like the idea of a divorce. Oh, please go ahead.
Oh, sorry,
absolutely.
I was going to say aside from like introducing Angel, I felt like it was let's give a moment for Kiarna and Angel to like rag on Wendy.
Yes.
Like
just that whole for Angel to be like, yeah, I know Wendy, kind of. You know, she's several years older than me. But we went to college together, but you know, several years.
But not that long.
I feel like Wendy has such a history of being like, I don't really know that person, that if I knew Wendy and I were going on Potomac, I would pretend I didn't know her because I know that she would pretend she didn't know me, if that makes sense.
Yes, Mecca. Yeah.
I forgot about Mecca.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like so I wondered if that was why, if she was like, yeah, I knew of her, she was like my big sister's roommate or whatever. I kind of understand why, because Wendy is very much like, I'm a doctor, I run with the elites, I don't know who that woman is.
Christ.
Not in my circle.
Remind me why Kiarna has beef with Wendy. I forget.
I don't even think that she knows.
I think they're friends, but Kiarna was upset because her med spa beauty lab situation was sponsoring an event. She told Wendy about it. Turns out Wendy was a speaker at the event and didn't say that to Kiarna. And then also when Kiarna showed up to said event, Wendy didn't acknowledge her.
Wendy was on stage. Wendy was on stage speaking.
Yes, that's what Kiarna leaves out.
And she didn't go, oh, hi, baby. What do you want?
I want to give a shout out to my girl Kiarna in the audience. I see you, girl.
Hey, she's walking in late.
Yeah. That girl with the crown, that's my Kiarna.
Nice tiara, baby.
So we're at Ashley's divorce party, and I love the idea of a divorce party. I think burn it to the ground. I love divorce. So happy for that.
When my ex and I broke up, we were together for like 8 or 9 years almost, and we were talking about like we should just have a divorce party, and we always talked about it we never got around to doing it. Mainly because once we stopped living together, we were like, oh, I don't want to see your face again.
And you weren't married.
And we weren't married, but we were together, gay men together for almost 9 years. I mean,
You only had one husband.
no, you're my only husband and the only one I'll ever have.
I love a divorce party, and I love it for Ashley too, especially since it is like a new era for her, because like Andy Cohen's asked nothing of her except where is your divorce for the past.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Charisse was at this party, and I was so happy to see her.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Yeah.
You think we're going to see?
Do you think that we're going to see Ashley actually do some real dating this season, or are we still going to get some weird Love Hotel rejects and stuff like that, or the what did they call the guy last year? The blonde.
Oh, the young guy.
Yeah.
The
I don't remember.
Oh,
like
the curly hair.
Yeah. Anyway, he's poor man something or another.
Jack something.
Jack Barlow.
Jackson.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Something.
That's what I get for being tired.
And then Stacey decides that she's going to be the bigger person and show up to support Ashley, and she needs to tell Ashley that. And I hated that. I didn't need it.
But I mean, good for her to show up. I mean, so many other housewives would not after that big fallout, and
True.
They'd be like, "Well, I'm not going to come support you. Why would I?" They'd make it about them.
You think I'm a liar?
I mean, not that Stacey didn't make it about her when she got there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was glad she was there.
You what?
I was glad she was there, not only for the mass.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Stacey, or no, Wendy shows up looking incredible. Like, God almighty.
That dress, it was like that pale blue, like tufted thing. Loved.
What was the dress? The hair, like all of it. Like, God.
It was like the dress that Carrie wore like season 6 of Sex and the City in Paris, where she just like
exactly
in the bedroom and then leave the bedroom, which is like because she's waiting for the Russian who never showed up, and it was just like just for that scene she wore that dress. It was a lot of dress, and I liked it.
Yes, yeah. But they're 100% setting Wendy and Angel up to be rivals this season. Like the way that you saw them interacting, like 100% they are going to fight this season.
I hate that because I love them both. There are much better fights to be had.
Maybe it'll be a good arc, so by the end of the season they'll be in a good place.
Yeah, maybe.
I think she and Kiana aren't long for this friendship.
Oh no,
well,
I'm sorry.
Wendy tends to leave scorched earth, though. I don't think that they're gonna make up at the end of it. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be an arc.
It'll be interesting to see for sure.
I mean, I'll watch it either way. I love them like together or separate.
I think when Kiana and Wendy were having that conversation, and Wendy was like looking at her like, "What are you saying? What are you doing? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, why are you upset?" Like, she was really like very puzzled of like, what's the issue?
Normally, I'm not on Wendy's side of things. I love her, but she's very like elitist to me, and she just rubs me the wrong way. But this time, I could because most of the time I'm like, you knew exactly what you were doing, girl, and you are pretending. And most of the time she'll get in the confessional and be like, yeah, I did that. But this time it seemed like she genuinely, it was like out of left field for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe Kiana needs to chill.
They obviously did not talk like in the in between seasons because she was just like, we have beef now.
Not one of them spoke to each other.
No.
And then we close it out with, we cut over to Giselle, Ashley, and Stacey, and it's so incredibly awkward. And apparently Stacey's had bad breath the entire time she's been on the show. And that's my personal hell. Like if I had bad breath and like I found out on national television, I'd kill myself. Like there's no way.
That's really sad.
As much as I kind of want that to be like a detail that is true, it also just screams like just mean girl. Like I have nothing better to say other than your breath stinks.
You stank.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, Ashley did have something better to say because it immediately escalates when Stacey pulls Ashley aside to Ashley screaming, "With your size 11 feet, gallop away."
Oh my gosh, what's happening out there? Get out of here with your size 11 shoes. You want to gallop away, okay?
We're missing all the fun.
And did the actual gallop motion.
Yeah.
And then Stacey came back to Ashley by calling her the devil. And I just know that when Stacey said that, I was like, oh, she thinks that's a real insult. And she thinks that she's getting her. And I feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, she might as well be like, oh, fiddlesticks.
Like that would be a good insult, like on Beverly Hills. They would never recover and talk about it for like 10 episodes.
Oh my God.
But on Potomac, it's like, oh, you call me the devil?
Wasn't it Beverly Hills, or is that just our old brunch conversation we'd have? Is it worse to be called? It was on Beverly Hills. I thought.
Was.
Is it worse to be called the C word or to be called evil? And because on Beverly Hills, they were like really debating that. And most everyone we talk to is pretty much like, call me evil all day long. Like, I don't really care.
Like
I'd rather be called a cunt, honestly. I don't care.
Neither one would really offend me, especially on the Real Housewives.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Like on Housewives, I expect some good compound insult. Like it better be like a string of like 8 different curse words strung together to make a new language, and then I might be offended.
Get
then
more
and only
creative. And calling her an imp because she's short. Come on, Stacey.
And imp was already. Candace used the imp insult the best.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Did.
Candace is the one who would like
Candace.
would really go in on Ashley and her
Read a
friend.
girl down. Yeah.
So missing Candace is one thing, but did any of us miss Mia on this episode?
Nope.
I forgot about
She's
Mia.
dead to me. She's dead to me.
They mentioned her very briefly, and then
And they
just,
kept it moving.
Yes.
Yeah, like I don't miss it at all.
There was like one shot from the reunion, and that was it. And it didn't even have anything to do with her. It was about, you know, the whole Stacey TJ thing. She just happened to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to love Mia, but then she showed her true colors, and I didn't like them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I wanted to love her, and she's trash. Like she is trash, darling. Like,
yeah. She's wonderful. And without Mia, we're not going to have a Jacqueline, so we'll be good.
That was everything. They show like
perfect.
a quick like shot of Jacqueline. And I'm like, oh, I guess no Jacqueline anymore. Is Jacqueline
Thank God for that.
screwed herself? Jacqueline was just with Mia and didn't make friends with the other woman. And
Jacqueline hitched her horse to the wrong wagon, and I don't feel bad for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came weird. She acted like a husband acts on Real Housewives towards Mia. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
dare you kiss that woman?
Yeah.
I forgot about them fucking. Oh my God, Jesus God.
And it's not even like I think they have this like weird lesbian relationship or anything that they were trying to hide. I don't think that. But she just was so protective and strange towards Mia. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't miss that.
That was weird energy.
The whole thing was weird. That entire season was weird, though, to be fair. Like,
Yeah.
When they went to Miami and like they showered together.
Yeah. And that was the beginning of the whole thing. Yeah.
And then
that was the most normal part of it, I would argue.
It was,
Right.
Christ.
And then her old husband was like, I'm mentally ill and that's why I'm mean. And I was like, okay.
yeah.
We went real dark real quick.
Yeah. Like this is
It all fell apart.
not eye candy, brain candy anymore. Like this is too deep. I can't do it.
Can I ask how much you're looking forward to Ashley Darby drag kinging again?
I love
that she does it and it happens, but I'm just like, this is like your entire personality ends up becoming.
I'll watch one episode of it. I'm fine.
Okay.
Well, and then in the trailer when she's like, you know, she's in full drag king and she's accusing Stacey of being weird, and it's like, ma'am, it's her.
Yeah, I loved that. Very oxymoron. Her beard.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about her drag kinging. It's not Good. I've seen much better drag kings. If you're watching the Great British Bake Off, they have a drag king on there. She kills it. I don't know if you do that for drag kings like you do for queens. Kills it.
You're right.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I don't want to shit on her, like, you know,
expression,
and all that. Or, no, I'll shit on that art because that's not art. No, I just don't want to shit on her expression and also, like, you know, her allyship of sorts.
Well, she's a member of the community. She's bisexual.
Yeah. And I love that she's showing that on this show. And I want her to keep singing and drag kinging. I think if any, this is going to sound so mean, but there's no other way to say it. I think it's inspiring to watch someone who's not the best at their craft persevere.
That's why we keep doing the podcast.
No, we all podcast better than Ashley sings.
To issue a public apology for a performance is insane.
See, poor Roberta Flack, rest in peace. That just
oh god,
killing me softly indeed.
And on that note, they're about to put me out of this study room at school, so we should probably close this out. But I love this, you guys. I want to do this for the Beverly Hills premiere. I want to do it for all the premieres. I love this with you guys. You guys are so much fun. Tell them where they can find you.
No, we're online at husbandswatchinghousewives.com and wherever you get your podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff.
Instagram, Facebook, all the TikTok. Don't stop.
Husbands Watching Housewives. Type that in anywhere, just not Pornhub. We can't guarantee those results.
And Emma, we'll close this out the same way we always do. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. We love you from Indy to... Where was the newest one? I feel like we got one in Brazil again, but from Indy to wherever you are, we love you. And thank you for being here.
We love you. We'll see you next time. Thank you again. Husbands Watching Housewives. This was so fun.
Thanks for having us.
Super fun. Thank you.
I'm ready for bed.
All right. Good night.
Me
Sleep
too.
well.
We'll see you guys later. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.